Hi guys, thank you so much for stopping back by The Daily. I'm Charlotte. So today I'm doing a quick and easy makeup tutorial using some drugstore products and some department store products. If you're interested, keep watching. Serums on and my sunscreens and my lip balm and my eye cream. So it's important to get those things on beforehand and let them kind of adhere to your skin and dry up before you begin applying your makeup. So here we go. So this is actually a kind of one of those really quick makeup tutorials that's going to get you by. It's not, full coverage by any means. This is a daytime look and I hope you enjoy it. So this right here is a Magic BB Cream by L'Oreal. I get this at Walgreens. It's kind of my tried and true. It's also a makeup primer. So I go ahead and apply that. I just kind of squirt a little bit on my hand here, and then I take my wet, wrung out beauty sponge and I begin applying. It looks a little bit white, but it will adhere to the skin and change to the color of your skin. I think there's like 3 colors here, and I get the fairest one because my skin is very fair, but I also like to build on it and actually add color as well. So you're gonna see me use another Balance and Brighten powder, and that's actually gonna add color. So I wanna start out with a light base. Like I said, this is very light coverage. I want your neck to match your face. And try not to pull, it's more of a patting motion. Not a whole lot under your eyes because less under the eyes is more. Okay, I will add my, okay, so this is what I've been using for years. It's Age Rewind. I get this at Walgreens, and I have gone ahead and removed the sponge because I feel like that just takes up way too much product. And then you just, what I do is I tap it right under my eye here, and I go halfway across. Just so you don't get some funky buildup there in any type of wrinkle you might have there. I'm not saying you have a wrinkle, but that's where you get them. Right through there and right to the tip of your nose. And then I always like to go to my Cupid's bow here, and it acts a little bit as a highlighter, okay? So this is right above the eyebrow here. And then what I like to do is I like to take my beauty sponge. It's actually not a blender. I prefer this. And I'll tell you everything I'm using in the description box below. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and, there we go, just so that it's not left on top of the skin. Okay, and it's called Loreal. It's Balance and Brighten, and I've been using that for years. I use the shade Light. They also have a bit lighter one, and it's called Fair, but I like a little bit of color added back into my skin. And it does just that, it kind of balances and brightens, and it's kind of a powder foundation. Remember to add that shadow right down your neck. A little blush. And this is right on the apple and behind. No further, no closer to the mouth, no closer to the lip, right there. Kind of smile and just get that cheek area and bring it up. And also I want to add, if you're a bit older, if you're over 40 and you're starting to lose some of your, what do I want to say? If you're starting to lose some of the volume in your cheeks, you certainly do not want to contour as much in your cheek area because we want those to look as bright as possible. So the next thing we do is I take my Tarte palette right here, and I'll link everything below, but these are fabulous everyday colors. So, and then I take my MAC brush, and I just take a, I'll tell you the number. I'm sorry, this is not MAC. I take my IT brush. This is my IT brush. And I just kind of put it in the lightest color possible, and I very lightly kind of in a stippling motion, right? Instead of a grab hold of that lid and pull, right? Because we're all trying to keep those lids as firm as possible. So try to stipple across there with your lightest colors, right? And I kind of mix all of them. And I mix right into that. And it's just your base, okay? And then I found a really cool gadget here, if you want to call it a gadget. It's a kind of a cool sponge wipe-off pad for your brushes. And I found this at Ulta. And I find that it works really, really well. So I just kind of, when I finish with one shade, I just kind of do that. And it cleans my brush right there. So then I pick my palette up again, and I use the lightest color here. You know, I think it's called Force of Nature. Okay, and then what I do is I come right through the crease with it, and then up above the crease. So you're getting kind of a natural kind of look, but a stippling motion, stippling, trying to keep that eyelid firm, and then the same on the other side. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to do my brows, and I found a really good product. It's really from Jennifer Jenkins. She's another YouTube lady who I love. So what I do here is it actually comes with, this is actually Milani, and it is the lightest, and it's eyebrows. So I take the middle color, and I begin to trace my brow here. Hopefully you can see it. By the way, if I haven't said so already, I get eyelash enhancements. So that's the reason why it looks like I've got mascara on. I love them because I teach spin, and I never was able to wear mascara due to the amount of sweating that I do. It just falls into my eyes and burns them, so I just feel like it really opens up my eyes. And it makes me feel great, like I've got some kind of makeup on when I'm cycling, okay? So then I do the other, and they're not done, so don't worry. I just kind of tap into the lightest color, and then the darkest, and then the lightest, and then blow again, and then trace. Oh, can you see that? I just trace and fill in, because I have noticed that I am beginning to lose some of the eyebrow hair at the tail end of my brows. So it's really great to be able to fill these in. And I like this color because I feel like some of the other colors that I've tried just not as great on my brows. So now you don't have to match your hair color. I don't know if you've thought you've had to do that all your life. Well, I've got news. You always want to make your brows a tad bit lighter than your hair, okay? So then I take my spoolie and I just comb in the product here, right here. I comb in the product, and then I take my MAC brush number, I don't know, but I'll link it, and I take my MAC concealer, I'll link that too, but I just take it just a tiny bit, and the neat thing is that you can actually make your eyebrow look very chiseled with this. So if it's not done perfectly in the beginning when you're applying the shadow, well, guess what? This here is fantastic, and it also adds a little bit of lightness to your lid. You'll drag it down, and you will tap, 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 and then tap, tap, tap. Okay? So there you go. I mean, it really does just enhance the shape of your brow. Okay? And then you can do the same to the other side. I may be doing this just a little bit quicker, but I'm filming and it takes just a little bit longer. And I apologize, I have to use a, 15x mirror so that I can see, because yes, I have to wear readers. Isn't it fun? Okay, guys, so what's next? I just kind of comb my lashes since they're enhanced. I actually would wet this with water. I'm gonna do a video of where I get my eyelashes done, and I'm gonna do a video of her actually doing my lashes, and link her in the description box. She's great, but it's wonderful. It takes so much time off of my makeup application just getting my lashes done. So okay, and then what's next is my lipstick, and this is a liner by Rimmel. It is Addiction, and it's my favorite, 018, and I just line just above my lip. And I like to actually line a little bit less of my bottom lip and a little bit more of my top. I had to run and get a brush. Okay, so then I take a lip brush and I actually blend in my liner into my lip so it doesn't look solid. And my lips aren't very pigmented, so I get a natural kind of liner. There you go. And then this is another Ulta product, but it's just a gloss, and I gloss it and reline it. Oh, and then one more thing, I take my liner that I just discovered. It's from Sephora, and it's a gray. And so what I do is, I'm gonna have to get my, I take it just along the outside, and then I kind of wing it out, and then I kind of hit that waterline just slightly. And it's personal preference. Some of you like a wider looking eye. So I line the outside and then I hit that waterline. And then I take that liner and I just wing it on the top on both sides. Like this. And that's personal preference as well. But that's the makeup look. Now let me go do my hair, and let me go let my hair down, and then I'll show you the final look. Okay guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this simple makeup tutorial that you can use on an everyday basis. If you have any favorite products, whether they be department store or drugstore, please comment below. I'd love to hear about them. I will be uploading every Friday, so keep an eye out for my next video. Until next time, live, laugh, and love. I'm Charlotte. Bye.